There it is.
We are live.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Kat and John, how's it going? Thanks so much for being a moderator. Hello, Joyce and Jean. I'm sorry I missed you guys. I keep missing a lot of my friends' lives. This past week has been crazy, so I'm sorry I missed you guys. I do truly miss you when I don't get to check in and see how you're doing. I hope you have had a good week. We've had beautiful weather here, 60s and sunny. It's been so warm, so.
My chair is short. Can we swap chairs?
Do you want to try sitting on that instead? Is that higher? We're in a new location in the basement because Chloe and I are starting some seeds down here, and we thought we would do our live and seed start. Is that going to be taller?
Hopefully. All right, there we go.
We are good. We've just been enjoying the weather. We've been getting lots of work done outside. We have been going walking quite a bit in the evening because, like I said, it's been 60 and sunny during the day, and then the evenings are still nice. So when that gets off work, we've been hitting the trail or walking our road and getting lots of fresh air in. Hey, Ashley and Mark, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for being here. I'm pretty excited about the little project that John and Kat are working on. I can't wait to see what they come up with. I think you know what I'm talking about, Ashley. So, and I've ordered your surprise, but it's still not here. It's shipped. So I was hoping you'd have it by now, but you don't. So I'm sorry about that, Ashley. What's up, John and Kat? How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a great week. I can't wait to check in with you guys and you're live after this. I can't wait to see what is going on. I know you had a lot of possible things hatching. So I can't wait to see what you have going on. Old Running Farm goes live right after us at 7. Hello, Brian Los Hills Homestead. Thanks for being here. How's it going today? What are you up to? We're in the basement hanging out and planting some seeds. So we're just multitasking, huh, Chloe? Mm-hmm. Your sister's looking for you, even though we tried to get Eva to come down here, but she refuses to get dressed. So she didn't want to help.
You want me to go check on her?
Yep, just tell her what we're doing. If she wants to come down, just have her put her Crocs and her dress on. We're in our basement, which is where I start the majority of my seeds. I think a lot of people plant seeds in their basements. So I'm super excited. Yeah, we were talking about, we're waiting on dehydrating onions. That's very cool. I don't have a food dehydrator. I think I used to have one when I lived in town for dehydrating fruit because I really like dehydrated like apricots and stuff like that. But so far, I have my jungle of plants that I planted. I'm answering Joyce. I planted some tomatoes and stuff early in the winter to see how they do. And some of my plants kind of petered out after a while, but there's a couple tomatoes. There's a couple plants I propagated, like a climbing Jew plant that a part of it had broken off.
I'm back. Guys.
You're back. Chloe's back, everybody. Don't worry. Hey, Bruce, how's it going tonight? Thanks for being here. What's going on? We're just in the basement. We're starting some seeds, and so the only thing recently that I've started is a whole big, like 72 cell tray of asters, some salmon asters. I don't know. Let me see if I can show them.
See, I didn't think you could grow fish.
They're just referring to the color, my darling. We have a package getting ready to go to Moore's Patch of Heaven, and we just haven't gotten it out yet. That's the problem. I'm really good at getting everything together. I'm not really great at getting it shipped out for some reason. But so these are the tray. I've got 72 of these started.
Cover my face there, Mom. That's really.
This is my new co-host. No, but I thought they were beautiful. I ordered these from Baker Creek. Obviously, we all know these packages, but I love the peachy pink color.
Hold on.
And so I started a whole tray of these. I jokingly told my sister the other day that I was going to have like one bed of tomatoes and the rest of the garden was going to be taken over by flowers. I'm not Are you coming down, Eva Roo?
Nope, she's not in her dress.
Okay. You can't come down unless you get dressed, baby. Go get your dress on if you want. Oh boy, we're gonna have a lively time tonight, but I think they're just beautiful. They look a little bit like carnations and daisies had a baby, I think. And I love that salmon-y color. So I started a whole tray of these. I really, really am hoping, I have some marigolds started, but only a couple. I'm really hoping that I can get enough started for Memorial Day so that when we go to plant flowers at the cemetery, I really like to plant marigolds. My Uncle Andy was very dear to me. He passed away, and so we plant flowers for him every Memorial Day weekend, and of course my late husband. And I don't like to plant pink and purple flowers for the boys. I know that sounds stupid, but they wouldn't care. But I like the marigolds with the yellows and the orange, so I like to plant lots of those. I will definitely take pictures. I mean, the zinnias, I wasn't planting, the only flowers I planted in the garden the last 2 years was zinnias and sunflowers, and I love both of them. Hi, Eva, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been enjoying this beautiful weather we've been gifted with. So this year, I'm going to try branching out a little. I've got the zinnias. I've got different varieties. In fact, John and Kat influenced me to try the Queen Lime. Is that what it is? I got candy cane mix, which is just the stripy, because I love everything variegated. And then I've got the Queen Lime, which, there they are. Queen Lime Red is what I picked. So I'm going to plant those for zinnias, but I always do zinnias. Like I showed you guys the asters. I got tons of poppies because those are cool, but I'm going to direct sow those. I've seen a lot of people that Flower Farm do like start poppies inside, but the packages say not to, so I am not gonna. And then I was looking, oh, this is another. So I tried to start these already once, and it says to start them, to sow indoors.
Salpigilosis?
That's what it looks like. I got these two to try, but
I wish they actually looked like pigs.
But when I tried to sprout them before, they didn't do very well. But I did get, now I'm starting in some Pro Mix medium, when before I had a bag of black gold or something, and it seemed to start the tomatoes and everything fine, but it wasn't doing anything for the peppers and these flowers. So I'm going to try to start a couple more of these. I'm just starting now in these little 6-packs because realistically, like I don't market garden or anything. Hi, Nanny. So I don't need to be planting tons and tons of vegetables. Really, we eat, like I do a lot of cabbage because I love sauerkraut. I love to make sauerkraut. Do you want to try to plant some of these?
Where am I going to plant them?
In one of these? No? That's what we're doing. We're starting the seeds. You got to put dirt in.
Just talking and planting, talking and planting.
That's right. Is that okay? We're allowed to do that, right? We can plant and talk.
Oh.
Do you have a joke?
It's not. I've told you this before. Have I guys told you the getting fired up at my job?
Yeah, I got one for you. You ready?
What?
I don't think you've heard this one. How do you get a bear to stop charging? Take away its credit card. Oh, so bad. So cheesy.
I don't get it.
Charging? Like charging on a credit card? Oh, God love you. You don't even know what charging on a credit card is.
Yes, I do.
I know. Zinnias just make me so happy. I put them in the corners of my raised beds in past years
Can you give me a cup of dirt?
We'll come over here and fill up your tray, and then you can sit down there and plant it. So to attract pollinators, right? And then sometimes marigolds to keep, like vermin away and stuff. But the, oh, why are you so painful on me?
Sorry.
You could have gone around the front.
Then I'm going to go on camera.
You can use this tray. Keep filling that up. Use that tray. Fill that up.
Mom's yours, so just... I don't know.
Auntie Weezer's in the house.
And Doobie's in the house.
Oh, I saved my funny. So today I got my second COVID shot, and I went upstairs to put a hoodie on because I had a sheep escape, and they got mud all over me. Imagine. And so I was gonna mention to Matt that this time they didn't give me the little bullseye circle for when I got my vaccination. The first vaccination, they put like a funny circle Band-Aid on me, and none of my friends that got vaccinations elsewhere mentioned that they had the circle bandage. And then today I was going to tell my husband, like, oh, they didn't use it this time. Must be it was just the nursing students, which we had kind of joked about. And I went up, took my hoodie off, and they did. I didn't even look at my arm when she did it, so I didn't notice. But so that's where I got my cootie shot today.
Okay.
Did you see it, Chloe?
No.
It's weird, isn't it?
But also, I got a little redo of that's just my baby dog. Okay. Wanna fill me in on that?
You want me to fill them in on it?
Yes.
Chloe, sometimes we watch TikToks that are appropriate in the evening, and the one that sings about their baby doggy and shows lots of pictures of their puppies, Chloe loves it, but instead of that we have baby piggies and baby lammies, so Chloe's gonna read you.
Yeah.
Did you get all the dirt filled? Joyce says zinnias are one of my favorite flowers. We grew them for the first time last year, and they did amazing. Yeah, they just keep coming and coming. You cut them off, and more come, and they're just beautiful, and they seem to last a really long time. I just love them. I did not get them yet, Eva. They're coming April. They're coming the beginning of April. So I've never planted them in the spring. In years past, when I did plant them, I put them in the fall. And then they would come up, but
Do you want me to water it first?
yep, you can. There's water over there. But if you do that, put it on the blue tray. Put it on the blue tray over here. The one that you were just on. So I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about?
That's just not that song.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well,
Oh, the gladiolas. So they're coming early April, Eva, and they're like a mixed pastel. But I ordered like a bulk order because that's the only way this company sends them. So I'll share when they get here. If you'd like some, I don't know if you like gladiolas, but if you do, I will be happy to send you some because why not? It's fun, and I don't need 500. Chloe is a funny one, huh?
Thank you.
All right, now you're going to try to replant these. Hopefully, since Chloe's planting these, salpiglosis.
I might not be in the camera. I have to like
Pop in and out.
Yeah. Maybe can you scooch that like?
You want me to turn it a little? Let's see if I can turn on. Everybody, don't get dizzy.
I don't think they're gonna be able to see what I'm doing.
There we go. Oh my gosh. And also, did you, okay, for sure. I will be glad to do that, Eva. Have you guys seen, I saw this Facebook ad, and somehow, I don't know how it ended up, my sister ended up buying these, but because, you know, sisters. I saw this ad and I called my sister, who is Bushels and Peck's Homestead, and I said, have you seen these pink sunflowers? Is this like a scam? Because some of the things you find on Facebook are
They're tiny.
okay. Try to just put like 2 in each little square.
2?
Shh, yes, honey. Hi, Betty Jean. How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here.
Oh my god, Mom, they're tiny.
So I mentioned to her that I saw these pink sunflowers, and it was like iris something rosa. I can't remember the real, like the fancy name for it. And I said, is this a real thing or is this a scam? And she looked it up somewhere else, and she found not just pink, but purple sunflowers. So she ordered those, and she's going to share those with me. And I'm really excited to try them. So, I mean, the traditional sunflowers are beautiful and I love them. I did do some of the Pro Cut sunflowers last year. I got like the red and the red yellow and
the
yellow.
Red, yellow, blue, and green?
No. And they grew, but they didn't grow wonderfully, like not as well as my mammoth sunflowers or the other varieties that I usually grow that get really tall. So, yeah, and she ordered pink and purple, and somehow she ended up with pink, purple, and red. So I don't know how that happened, but that's cool. She ordered them from not the Facebook ad, but from somewhere else. And so we're excited to try those this year too. So I'm gonna have tons of flowers. I'm gonna have more flower beds. If you guys saw the video I posted yesterday or the day before, we put together my little greenhouse. So I have lots of space. So the weather's been really warm, and today it rained, which was fine because it melted most of our snow. And then tomorrow,
And it melted the pond. More fishing and frogging for me.
yeah, Chloe loves to scope the pond out for fish and frogs.
I mean, it's pretty hard because the fish, like, I need to get a new net. Like that fishing net that I stole from Dad.
Too big for the holes are too big for some goldfish. Go over to the counter and grab the Sharpie so we can put a label in there.
Okay.
So we know what we planted.
Now we get a label. Ow.
Yes, please. No, I have the labels right here. We need the marker. So we're gonna have lots of flowers.
Where's the marker?
Should be on the counter there.
I don't see it.
Look over in these pots. Maybe I left it in the pots over there. We're so unprepared. My egg gourds are also growing like crazy. Like they are about to have flowers. The problem with that is that they're really big and they're climbing the rack that they're on. So I don't know how I'm gonna move them outside. Got the giant magnolia sunflowers. I don't know if I've tried those. I've tried the mammoth sunflowers and we like those. Those are the ones that like get the huge.
Definitely the opposite of where you said it was.
Sorry. I'm going to plant my pretty yellow flowers as usual. Also, I need to make more beds too. I know. Always need more room to plant.
Can we just label pig?
Easy flowers to plant that work would be. So Kat and John are the flower experts. I'm sure that they could answer better than I am, but I know I'm not the best gardener, period. And zinnias are phenomenally easy. Like I just put a couple zinnia seeds in the corner of each bed in my raised beds, and they just grow. They just do an amazing thing. So Ashley bought way more flowers. Oops. Bought way more flowers this year than veggie seeds. We're starting seeds tomorrow or Friday, I think. Yeah. So we kind of slowly, like I said, I started that tray of asters. We're doing a few 6-packs today of different, or 12. This one's 12, but of some different flowers, and
me trying to write salpiglosis.
Yeah.
Expertise writing salpiglosis.
Yeah. So we're just starting a few like dill, cabbage, some ground cherries, and some more marigolds to hopefully have them started well. And oh, hey, Kirsten. Kirsten says zinnias and cosmos are both super easy, and the bees love them. I have never grown cosmos, but I agree. The zinnias are phenomenally easy.
All right.
Yeah, the
salpiglosis.
it sounds like a disease. I'm so sorry to hear about your salpiglosis, Chloe. Doesn't it? It sounds like an illness, like salpiglosis. Oh no.
We should look that up and see if it actually is a thing.
No,
the
it's
salpiglosis.
Oh, speaking of pig, what are we watching for? Piglets. We had Hermione, that was a chair, not Chloe tooting. It sounded like Chloe tooting, which would not be out of the ordinary, but it was a chair.
Oh my god, why would you throw me under the bus like that? I was keeping my farts a secret.
Oh. Not to the family. I don't know to who, but yeah. So normally I just do like one of each of the herbs, but this year I'm going to do a bunch more. So I'm excited about that.
A bunch more. How many?
Dill and basil, parsley, oregano, rosemary. I do a lot. Last year I did one dill plant and it got to be like massive. It was like a dill bush. It was huge, which was great because pickles are amazing. But
you know what?
Ashley thinks you're the cutest.
Thank you.
Oh, she's such a cutie. What kind of flowers? So I don't sell the flowers at the farmer's market. Sometimes I will have them at the farm stand. Last fall, we had a farm stand built by a local Amish family. And so I have this, how big is the farm stand? 14 by 20 feet shed that I sell my wool stuff out of. And my mom sells baked goods. And then when I have meat, I can sell it there. And then any extras from the garden, like flowers and produce. But that way I'm not so stressed. When I'm at the farmer's market, my stall is right next to the biggest veggie and flower producer in the area.
You know something? If you want to laugh, just put in the comments if you want to laugh, and I'll find a towel or something, a babushka. And I mean, I don't know, but something about me and a babushka is funny.
Oh my goodness. Lisa just planted her dill tonight. Did you plant it outside, Lex, or did you start it inside? Ashley is growing zinnias. I think that's gladiolas. Sunflower, cosmos, marigolds, and we are adding safflowers, amaranth, hollyhocks. Eva sent me some hollyhocks for me and my mom, and we're going to try those this year too. Calendula, Euro, balsam, coxcomb. Oh, I know exactly what that is in school. You went way over this year. It's too easy. It's been kind of a rougher year for a lot of people, and I think flowers just make everyone happy, and there's definitely no shame in giving them some space in your garden. I'm totally excited about it. Not brave enough to do a farmer's market yet. I get overwhelmed easily by people. You know, I'm not a people person either, Ashley, but when you're at the market, you kind of get in a rhythm. I was lucky because when I started doing markets and craft fairs, I started with my older sister who
I'll be right back.
who used to live in the same town as me, and we could go and bend together kind of, and then we kind of got a groove, and it was very comfortable. And now, you know, I know a lot of my customers, and you know, everybody has off days, but yeah, and my sister is a people person, so it was easy to have some backup if I needed it when the peopling was getting a bit much. But now I'm so used to doing the farmer's market, and I think that you find when you're at a farmer's market and you're selling stuff that you made or you grew that you love, then you're passionate about it and you want to share that with people. So it's a little bit easier than just going and selling something that maybe you're not that excited about. So
Me, 1,200 years later.
I'd like to point out that she also was at my mother's house today. My mother, who sent us home with brownies, cupcakes, and cookie bars. So
I had none.
yeah, maybe there was a little sugar involved in why you're so crazy. Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Hold on, let me. I can't tie this.
You're having better luck with the seeds you put outside. Yeah, I usually do too. I try to start stuff and then I end up just direct selling so much of it. Okay, shh, don't be so loud that we can't talk. You can. Oh, Ashley's loving your babushki over there. I'm glad you're making people laugh at least, right? Mm-hmm. Nanny says it's not her fault, but I don't really believe you. I'm not really sure. Mm-hmm. Sure, Nanny.
No, Ashley doesn't have any.
So why are you so crazy? You almost felt. She's sitting on a package of toilet paper. That's her seat down here because the basement is also like my storage. And after last year, nobody goes without TP on storage, right? So. Sure, Nanny. Whatever you say.
Why don't you believe me?
I know you all are troublemakers together. So. Did you label? Oh, you did label that one. Okay, go put that. Put it over by the shelf and then get to work on another one. Stop slacking. Come on.
This is your job.
No. You better watch it, girl. Yeah, she's something. Go fill up another tray with dirt. Oh my God. I'm going to have to send her upstairs. Shh, honey, don't be so loud. So, anyway, Now we've got to start some marigolds and some cabbage. We're waiting. Hermione is massively huge. So their first possible due date is Friday. Yeah, what happens at Nanny's stays at Nanny's. Yeah. So there's no baby pigs yet. So the video I shot yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. We talked about how I ended up placing a couple of the pigs. I had kept 4 pigs from the last 2 litters. I ended up narrowing that down to just Maple. We sold the other female and the 2 boys. They all went to like pet homes where they're going to be well loved.
I can't.
Okay, calm down. And so I have Maple and Ivy together, and we moved Hermione in the barn because, so it's been beautiful these past few days. After Friday, it's going to get cold again. We're going to have like 30s, 40s. So we are not wanting to have piglets outside when it's going to get down to like 23 at night. It's a little cold, especially because last time Hermione had piglets, she just had them. And I believe you went out to feed them or something, and you were like, Mom, something's up with Hermione.
I am now Count Dracula. Count Dracula.
Do you remember when Hermione had her babies? And you just went, right? You were the one who went out and found that she was in there still?
Those pigs are alive because of me. Wait, are they?
No. So she wasn't quite as obvious as Willow, who we were there for the whole birth, and we helped farrow all the piglets. Honey, you're making me crazy. So we were way more involved, and Hermione just kind of did everything on her own. Also, Hermione only had 4 last time. So despite the fact that she's huge, that doesn't mean I anticipate having any large amounts of piglets, because Hermione just winters well. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't lose a lot of weight. So Willow lost more weight feeding her piglets. Hey, David Outdoors, how's it going in Syracuse today? It was rainy here, but still warm, so I'm not complaining. So we moved Hermione in. She could have piglets anytime after Friday. Hopefully it is, that's how I call Ivy. He a pig. So when we go outside, we take Ivy out of the pen because we know she's not going to like go far away from us. So she was in the beginning of the video yesterday following me around. We just left her. Yeah, that's okay. The rain is melting the snow, so I'm okay with that. The desire for piglets is pretty strong this time. We've got a really long waiting list, contact list or whatever. Yes, she's a little chubby. She overwintered and has lots of weight on her. So we don't know how much of it is piglet, but definitely she's big and looks ready to have babies. So parts of her belly are like dragging on the ground this time. She's so big. They're not dragging on the ground, but when there was snow, her belly was like touching the ground. So thanks, David. I appreciate that. Hello, Bomber Steve. How is it going over there tomorrow morning for us? Betty Jean says she's a nanny, and what she does, she doesn't tell mommy.
I mean, clever.
Those nannies and grandchildren get in trouble. Huh. They're troublemakers. I tell them when I leave them alone not to get arrested, but.
I mean.
Yeah.
At least we're home.
So I'm hoping there's some piglets this weekend. It would be nice if it would warm up, but they will be fine, I'm sure. It's just exciting to have babies again. It seems like we just had babies. We still have 1 sheep that has not lambed. The Oxfords are always the very last sheep to lamb, and this year only one of them got bred, and she has an udder, but she has to have them sometime before Easter. That's their last possible due date. Are you okay, or are you wonderful? Hopefully you're wonderful, Bomber Steve. Are they rolling out the COVID vaccine in Australia? I know I've seen some stuff about other countries, but I haven't heard anything about Australia. I just got my second Pfizer vaccine today, and I know it's kind of controversial, but I just want to be healthy and be able to take care of my animals and be able to go to sheep shows, right, Chloe? Have bears. Yeah, cold weather is coming. I know. That's what we've got. We've been taking in all this nice, but that's why I moved the pig in because Hermione, we moved her in because we didn't want her to farrow outside if the ground was getting cold again. So they have little huts with a bunch of straw, but there's never a guarantee that that's where they're going to have babies. And it's nice to just be able to have them enclosed where everything is situated. You got yours already, David? What did you get? Did you get the Pfizer one too? My parents got Moderna. I think my sister. My mom was saying that she never got arrested, which actually means we've never gotten caught. Mm-hmm. She did get pulled over with Chloe one time while she was speeding, didn't she? You almost got arrested with Chloe, Nanny. Huh. Chloe probably bailed you out with the cops. 13 watching. Oh, thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. Just okay this morning. The vaccine is rolling out and most at need have access to it. Hopefully it can be ramped up and distributed widely in the next few weeks. So our county just kind of took off. We qualified relatively quickly after my parents, who are geriatric, qualified. They both got their vaccine, and then I was able to get my first one in the beginning of the month and then the second one today. So I was grateful for that. Mask mandate is lifted in Indiana April 6th. That is exciting. I think a lot of people, the frustration with the masks is one of the bigger parts of it. I know New York probably won't lift the mask mandate for a while, but we are blessed here where we don't have to wear masks very much because we don't really go off the farm. Like if we go walking and stuff, we don't wear masks because we're outside on public trails. But so thank you, Kat. Just shared my Instagram. I appreciate that. David got Pfizer too. How'd you feel after, David? Did you feel great? I hope. Like I said, I just got mine this morning, so I'm totally so far so good. I didn't have any problems with the first one. So yeah, I'm going to keep bringing it up, Nanny, because it's funny. Okay. It's funny. We got to laugh. Yeah. David thinks that we're probably going to have to wear masks for 40 years. It's sad. The only thing that's sad to me is that like Eva, who's the baby, my baby is 4. She won't have memories. I'm wondering if she'll have memories of a time before we went out without masks on, because I don't think New York is going to lift it for a while, just because we all know how the governor runs things. And I'm hoping with the increased vaccine, like I said, I live in a little county way upstate and we've had thousands of vaccines administered already. So I'm really hopeful that those, that makes it a better thing. Second shot after 3 days, yucky, then better. So 3 days after the second shot, you felt crappy for a day, or you felt crappy for 3 days after? Oh, I hope that's not the case. But still better than going to the hospital, right? Like my friend was just talking to me about yesterday was National Ag Day. I'm sure a lot of you guys knew that. We spent it with the pigs and covered in mud. And why did you do that?
There's a spider.
Oh, well, we are in the basement.
Help me.
So we, Bomber Steve was saying in Australia, they currently only have to wear masks in high population sites like shopping centers, supermarkets. We have 0 cases in Victoria currently. That's amazing.
Lucky.
Yeah, ours are going down. Our numbers are going way, way down because, like I said, I think the vaccine is open to anyone 35 and older now. I got mine because I had high blood pressure, but after the 3rd day, I felt like crap, then better right after. Yeah, I've heard that. So hopefully I spent a lot of time hydrating yesterday. I always drink a lot of water, but I constantly drank water yesterday and this morning. And so that has its own repercussions. I was like trying to run some errands afterwards, and then I obviously needed to get to the potty.
We need something to talk about because I got nothing.
You got nothing to talk about? Are you excited about piglets?
Yes, I am. Actually, very
What else have you been doing in the barn lately?
I've been training lambs.
You've been working your lambs. So how do you explain to the people that don't halter break lambs often? How do you do that? What do you do first?
We tie them up.
We put them on a halter and tie them up to something. We tie them to the gates, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we just leave them there for like 5 minutes. We stand nearby them, and they get used to the tension and release from like pulling against the gate.
Mom.
And then after like a couple days, they end up what, Chloe? After a couple days of being tied up, then what?
A little train.
Then they're a little trained, and you can take them walking, right? So Gina's been doing really well.
At first, she was.
Thanks,
special.
Kat. The Etsy shop is on vacation mode right now. I put it on there today to get the Easter. So Easter orders closed yesterday, and so I'm going to get those all finished up, and then we're going to reopen, but it just won't be like, there won't be time for people to get stuff in time for Easter. So
when are we opening the farm stand again?
the farm stand is going to open April 17th. This weekend, my dad turned 70, and it's going to be cold. And then next weekend is Easter, still going to be cold.
Wait, Sunday or Monday? Wait,
Sunday. Both Bumpy's birthday is Sunday, then Easter Sunday, then then my chick sale is the following weekend for 4-H. We're having a fundraiser, which my phone is blowing up about now because the families that are doing the incubating are updating me on what's going on because the eggs are candleable now, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, I figure I'm going to be fine. I keep hydrating. I take tons of vitamins, and it's better than being in the hospital. I need to stay healthy so that I got lots of mouths I got to feed, so I don't have time to be
What
sick.
does that mean?
Thanks for being here, David. Have a great rest of your night. We need to start working goats next week. Josie is thrilled. Yeah, we haven't put any goats on the halters yet, have we? Are you showing goats at all at the fair?
I don't know. Is it just color training? Like, like they're on a color and you just leave them?
Yeah, but you still have to work with them ahead of time.
I mean, I would work Ash, but she's like when she gets horns, we can.
It's up to you. You gotta decide, but you gotta decide sooner than later. Normally, we don't start working them a ton until they're weaned, and they're not yet. So we have some time. But the lambs, we just started because it seems like the younger you start the lambs, the quicker they catch on. And so right now we have any ewes that are born, we keep, and we want to have every ewe halter broken. In years past, we've only trained the ones that the kids were going to show. But then when it comes time to like put them on a trailer or, shear them or something like that, it's so much easier if they're all just halter broken. So we've been spending the time trying to get everybody on a halter. We don't do everyone every day except for the show lambs. But we are trying to rotate and get everybody kind of used to the halter so that when the time comes, if we need to move them to shear them or something like that, it's just an easy transition because it's a lot of work to try and move a sheep that doesn't want to go if she's not used to a halter, huh? But you were doing amazing with Gina already, huh? She was really difficult to train in the beginning. She was doing a lot of pulling and fighting, but then now she's come a long way, huh, Chloe?
Mm-hmm. I still have nothing to talk about.
You've got nothing to talk about? No?
No, ask me a question.
What are we going to name the piglets after? What's going to be our piglet theme? Hermione is a...
Marvel?
Maybe. Are there any girl names for Marvel?
Black Widow. Mystique.
I definitely don't want to name a piglet Black Widow. We could call it BW. I don't know. We need to come up. What do you guys think? What are some other themes? Hey there, Rick. How's it going tonight?
Flowers.
Nope, it won't let me click very well tonight. We're not getting a lot of planting done. Flowers is a good theme. So Maple, we named Maple because her mom is Willow, so she's a tree. Desserts.
Trees.
Auntie Weezer says desserts.
Yes.
Muffin.
Macaroon.
Cupcake.
Cake. Ice cream. Chocolate mousse.
What was one I was trying? I can see something. What's another funny dessert? I can't think of.
Macaron.
Mega. That's the same one, you just said it differently.
No, macaron is a different. It's not a macaroon.
It's the same thing pronounced differently. Okay, cool.
I bet you it's not.
Trifle.
Truffles.
Truffles.
That's a cute name.
Chocolat.
Chocolate.
Chocolat. Have you ever watched that Nailed It show where the French chef says chocolat?
Fondant.
Fondant. Buttercream. We could only speak to them in French accents, though. Scooby-Doo. Hi, Lori Sanford. I didn't see you come in. Thanks for being here. The Etsy shop is crazy, Eva. So that's why I put it on vacation mode. I woke up this morning and had a ton more orders, which was great. I had put it up. Creme brulee.
What?
Kat just said creme brulee. So I am grateful for that, but in order to be 100% that everything gets to where it needs to be in time for Easter, which is what a lot of these orders are, a lot of them are bunnies and stuff.
Mike from Monsters Incorporated.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not a dessert.
It's a movie.
But it's not a dessert. So I put it on vacation mode, which just means that no orders can come in until I catch up. And then when it goes back
Catch
on
up. Let's get
we
some
could name
cheese and a burger. Did Mom tell you about that?
Hi, my life is Kendall. She says brownie. How could we forget brownies? Cookie?
All right. So
Snickerdoodle?
Snickers? No, I feel
like
that's a
Snickerdoodle
very
better.
Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle!
Did Mom tell you the story from the first time she was getting her vaccine?
What story?
The one at McDonald's, the letdown.
I did, because we went live that night. Oh, now we're making Joyce hungry with all the dessert talk. We need a new theme. I know Wiedemann Reap or whatever that channel is in Phoenix. They just had they had a litter of piglets and they did Disney names, super like Gus Gus and Hercules and Elsa, Merida.
Should we do
Hi, Gail Southern Living. Thanks for being here.
colors?
Gelato. I really like the dessert idea.
I really like
Pie.
I really like the Marvel idea because I feel like some of them are gonna be boys too. We can name one Iron Man. Iron Man. Or just Tony Stark. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Why?
I don't know. It's just not. There's
What,
not
do you
enough.
not like Marvel?
I do, but I just don't love the names. How do you say that, Kat?
Panna cotta.
Panna cotta?
Panna cotta.
Oh, is that bread? That Italian bread? I think that's what that is. Right?
I'm thinking of a name.
Muffin. Sugar plum.
Sugar cube.
Pumpkin roll.
Pumpkin.
We had a pumpkin. She gone.
Oh yeah.
She wasn't nice to Ivy. Let's be real here. Let's be honest. I would have kept Pumpkin, but her and Ivy did not get along, and Ivy is my princess, so I wasn't going to have.
Princess, how may I serve you, Ivy? Get that thing out of here!
Pumpkin never accepted Ivy. Like Maple and Pumpkin grew up together. Obviously, they were born within days of each other. How about different names of flowers? That's an awesome idea, Lori. I love that too. We were just talking about
that.
We could name one Salpiglosis. Those are the flowers that she just started. Yes. Panna cotta, a molded chilled dessert popular throughout Italy. It's a cream thing. Martha Stewart makes it so good. Very cool. I don't know. State names. That's a good idea. We could do like the Great Lakes.
Arizona.
Erie. Ontario.
Ohio.
That's not a Great Lake. Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Ward.
I'm your teacher.
Yeah, but back then.
Oh. So we'll have to come up with some really fun names for them. I cannot wait to see what we get. Again, I'm not expecting a lot of piglets from Hermione because she was huge last time and she had 4, and Willow was not huge and she had 6. So just like the sheep, the size of the mama doesn't always mean the number. The mama.
Yep.
Hi, Kate. Thanks for being here. We're just talking about piglets and coming up with themes. We have an expectant Coon, and so we're trying to come up with a theme for the litter names. I'm just excited to see what she has. Last year she had 1.
Let's call one 3D pen.
Chloe's a little tired this time of the evening, I think.
Yes,
So
I am.
we last time she had 1 orange and black piglet. We call them Ginger and Blacks, and that's the one that didn't make it. She ended up laying on it, which just happens sometimes with litters of pigs, but still devastating and still a bummer because it was the only orange one. So I'm hoping she has more orange. We love the gingery pigs. Speaking of gingery pigs, what did you sign up for last night?
A pig show, which I'm very nervous about because I have not worked with Ivy or Wilbur, so this is going to be stressful.
You're not showing Wilbur. We won't have his registration back in time. You're just showing Ivy. Oh, she'll be easy. We're just gonna put a little marshmallow on the stick.
Isn't that called cheating? Like,
Not really gonna do it, but to train her, it would work, right? Yeah. What's your favorite movie?
Me?
Yeah, Lori S. What's your favorite movie?
I like the Avengers and the X-Men and all.
You like the Spider-Man movie a lot.
Yes.
I think
the
that's
newer one, not in the human one, but like the one with Miles Morales. Can't say it right.
I don't know. She likes all the action movies, huh? You like Marvel stuff? Yeah.
Yes.
Avengers and.
Can I ask you guys a question?
They said no.
2 actually. The first question is, do you like Marvel? And if you do, the second one is, which is your favorite Avenger or X-Men character?
Can I just say Groot is my vote?
Oh my god, I forgot. Isn't he from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Isn't that an Avengers movie though? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't watch the movies.
I think they meet each other, the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because the Guardians are with Thor, right?
The Guardians are, yeah, they are.
I'm not very well versed, but.
Do you want to watch it again with me?
No, thank you. Eva says she loves the Marvel movies and comics too. Have you ever seen a comic book?
No, actually, but the Bazooka guy has little comic books. I can't. I'm too tired.
When you get older, you should not drink.
I won't.
It would not go well. Lori says, is there a new Avenger movie out? Or she said, there's a new Avenger movie out. Isn't there? Is there a new Avenger movie out? Or coming out? I think, didn't you guys just buy one? Daddy watched it. It was like 4 hours long, but Chloe didn't watch it. Is that the same one?
I mean, no.
No, that was a Marvel. DC?
That's DC.
There's a new DC movie out that Matt just watched, but it was 4 hours long and it was rated R, so Chloe did not watch it.
If you guys know about it, I have a question for you. In the thing, in the little picture icon thingy, I saw Flash, and Flash is Wanda's brother, and Wanda is in Marvel, but Flash is in DC.
What's the question?
They're in different universes. How, like, did he move? Did he move on? Like, did he... he was in Marvel, then he just... to DC.
I will. She's a big reader, Eva. She's read. So when this whole COVID thing started, we started some different things to try and keep our sanity. And she started the Dork Diary series. And there was 14 of those, right?
There's 15.
Well, there was 14, but the 15th is coming out in May. So she read all 14 of those books from March of last year till, I don't know, it was probably 3 months ago when you finished it.
Now I'm reading Max Crumbly, and I have read a teeny tiny small comic book in one of my games. There's seasons, like seasons come out.
A fortnight?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And one season was Marvel themed, which the only one that I really liked as a boss was Iron Man.
Yeah, I don't know. Matt watched it, but so Chloe did not watch it yet, the 4-hour-long movie, because it was rated R, and it said for like language and violence, but we didn't. We don't normally let her watch rated R movies, even though most of the like Avengers, Marvel stuff is not rated R, and she's been able to watch it. And he said it wasn't super bad, that it was just like some fighting. So either like everyone's becoming snowflakes and they're rating stuff more strictly now, or I think there was a bad, like the F word, I think was said in it once.
I've heard that before.
I don't know where, but I'm just saying, like, I think that, I'm not sure if the ratings are just getting more strict or if they thought that it would come off a little bit more violent, but Matt didn't seem to think it was super bad. So Auntie Weezer says they call comic books graphic novels now.
I wasn't done with my sentence.
Only my grandkids would be able to watch it, but not if it's rated R. Yeah, we were surprised it was rated R. I don't know. Hey, Thorhaven, how's it going? Thanks for being here. We are doing amazing.
I was not done with my sentence.
I'm sorry. Finish your sentence, love.
Okay, so in my game, again, back to the game. So there was a Marvel season that came out, and when you go to you can get battle passes for skins. Seriously, Mom?
Hey, Emma, how's it going?
You go to the battle pass /map/ where you see when Galactus is coming. Yep, events for that. Yeah.
Keep going.
And there on the side, there's like a little comic book, and if you go to
a comic book on a video game is not a real comic book. That's a video game comic book.
Yeah, you're right.
You need the real in-person thing.
I want to get a comic book that's like with Galactus, because if they excuse me, Mom.
Then you could know his story.
Yes, because he's not in a movie, Dad told me, so.
Well, Dad doesn't know everything. Maybe he is in a movie. Who knows?
I'll look on Disney.
We only have a few minutes left. So remember, everyone, that after my live, my homies, my friends, my moderators, Old Reading Farm, they go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that after we're done, you head on over there and hang out with them. Lala Farm also goes live.
Make sure to subscribe to all of them and like.
Yes, share the love. And after that, Ashley and Mark go live. I'm the only one that doesn't have my husband. I have you. Matt won't do the lives with me, huh?
He's too embarrassed. He's like the shy person who's like.
He's not really shy. He never stops talking. If we did a live with Daddy, we'd be on here for like 4 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah. Once you get him talking, he never shuts up.
Oh my God, that's so mean, Mommy.
I'm just kidding, but yeah. That's why we hate going car shopping and stuff, because Daddy just chats.
Oh my god.
So Mulberry Branch goes live after Cat and John, and so we're all a good time, and it's super fun to hang out for 3 fun-filled hours with all the blonde ladies and their co-hosts.
Do they go
on
live
Wednesday
at
night.
the same time?
No, so Cat and John go live after us, and then Mulberry Branch goes live after them.
Because I was going to say, you're going to need 3 devices to watch them all.
Yeah, I often watch Cat and John and La La Farm at the same time, one on the iPad and one on my phone. Emma says she loved comic books when she was younger. That's how she learned to draw. That's cool, because you love to draw too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Chloe is very artistic.
I like drawing, but like usually I don't have ideas, so I just like start drawing and then be like.
You like to paint?
I love to paint. You come to the farm stand, there's a bunch of weird stuff in there.
Wednesdays like Woodstock for lives. I know, so many lives on Wednesdays. Oh, Eva said her son loved Captain Underpants.
I don't know Captain Underpants.
Emma's got her mother-in-law coming over, so she's going to miss Cat and John. They'll forgive you, I'm sure, Emma. That happens. I missed Joyce and Jean on Monday, and I love being on their lives. And we were out walking. I think Monday was the night that those preemies were born, which was crazy. Oh my gosh. I talked about it in yesterday's video, but I have never, I don't know if Ashley's ever dealt with this with her goats, but we had preemies born, and I did not video any of it because it was a little bit much.
Do you think I could go like grab my phone and maybe play Pandora so there's something in the background?
You can't play music on YouTube, and when it's licensed, it's illegal.
Oh.
So I didn't show any video of the preemies. One of them was never took a breath. It had a faint heartbeat for a little bit. The other one, the first one that was born, that was a little bit bigger. And when I say a little bit bigger, it was like this big. It didn't have its eyes open yet. It didn't have any hair on its ears. Like it was a preemie. And I've been lambing. I've had hundreds of lambs and goat kids in 8 years because we've gone through a number of scrapey tags. So I know we've lambed through hundreds. And
what's scrapey tags?
The ear tags we put in. Every baby gets one. And we've never dealt with a preemie. I've had lambs like preterm aborted before, but they were certainly not alive. This was a preemie and it was just heartbreaking. So Emma says comic books teach you about perspective, foreshadowing, anatomy, even if it's exaggerated coloring and storytelling. Super fun.
I feel like if you have a comic, and like if you read it over and over again, you would get it in your brain and then think about it so much.
Well, that's any
really
book.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Emma's saying that's what makes her nervous about larger livestock. And I've never dealt with it, Emma, in the 8 years. I mean, like I said, we've had hundreds of babies born here, and we've never had a preemie.
Did you say hundreds of years?
Hundreds of babies in 8 years. And it was pretty heartbreaking because, I mean, as soon as I saw, I had gone back inside already. Matt and Chloe were outside still feeding goats, and she came running in to get me. She's like, Dad's having a baby.
Oh my God, I ran so fast. I tried so hard.
So as soon as I saw that poor little baby, I mean, it was like a wet dish rag. Like when you picked it up, there was no like muscle to it. It wasn't able to hold its head up or anything. It was just kind of devastating. So bye, Eva. I'll see you over at Lala Farm or Old Reading Farm, I'm sure. Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate it. So I don't know. It was pretty rough. We don't know what caused it. That's the other concern, is what could have caused her to have these babies prematurely. But so far, we did not think any other goats were due. She didn't even have an udder. She wasn't marked as bred, so we had no idea that was coming. So we don't really know what happened, but we're just praying that no more are born early. And there are a couple goats that didn't kid out that should have been bred with the first group. So now we're watching them closely to see what happens and hoping.
No.
What?
Left.
I know. We have 4 seconds left, really. But anyway, we are so grateful you guys came and hung out with us tonight. We had a lot of fun chatting with you. Chloe had lots of fun.
Even though I didn't have anything to talk about, in the end, I definitely did.
There you go.
A very nice speech of mine.
Yeah. So make sure you guys head over and hang out with Kat and John over at Old Reading Farm, or Rick and Rick over at Lala Farm, and then Ashley and Mark over at Mulberry Branch after them. So thank you so much all for hanging out with us, and we will see you guys next week.